Hi there, it's Pasio. Thank you for downloading the Email Architect template. This is just a quick video to show you how it works and how you set it up the right way. So you will be met with an empty page like this. What you want to do first of all is set up your channel. So let's say I'm going to write sales emails inside Gumroad to all my customers. So the channel will be Gumroad. Add in a little icon, and to give it a picture here, you simply add a cover. You'll now notice that there is 0 campaigns inside this channel. So I want to start off by creating a campaign down here. Click New, add a campaign, and let's say I'm going to promote my Twitter guide. I'm going to be sending 6 emails to promote it, and it will automatically update here. Connect it to the channel, and you can even give it a period that you want to schedule it for. So I'm going to schedule this, and I'm going to send it until Sunday. There we go. So now that you set up your channel and your first campaign, it's time to set up this view over here. In case you have multiple channels, as you see here, what you will need to do is rename this to your channel name. So this is Gumroad. And now this view will only show your Gumroad campaigns that you have here. Okay, and right now it's not showing a Gumroad campaign because we have no emails inside. So what you want to do is head on to writing. This is the place where you write emails. You will be met with some default templates that you can use, or you can create your own email template to use for later. Let's head on to the email blast template. This is the drag and drop email builder that you will be met with. So on the left side, what you will see is an introduction to what you need to put inside the template. This is basically an explanation of every part of this email. So to create a new email, write a new email, and you will see the structure already outlined for you. So in case you want to say, okay, what is attention curiosity? Why do I need to add this? Well, head on to body and read about it. Okay. For the template that you create yourself, you will need to add this information for yourself or for your team members to use. On the right side is where you have all your components. This is built inside a synced block, which means that whatever you edit or add in here will also be edited on all your other templates, even the new ones you create. So to add something, you simply open up here. We have a headline, default headlines that come, and you copy paste that onto the headline. Boom. You can edit it to your needs, and you will do this accordingly to create your first email. You can even throw in some power words that are organized by feeling for inspiration, or you can use the email checklist to check off and make sure you have the right email. So now that you've written your email, it's time to process it. It's very simple. You open up here and you pick what to do with it. Do I want to schedule it, draft it, or trash it? For now, we're going to pick schedule. And you're going to drag and drop it in here, and it will stay in a limbo in here until you do something. This is because if you write multiple emails at once, you can basically add them on top of each other like that. To process the email, you simply give it a name, so sales 1 and sales 2 and sales 3. Easy as that. Now they've been processed, and this template is ready to be used for another time. So head on back to the front page, and on the front page you want to visit the processing section. In here you will be met with 4 categories: revised, draft, schedule, and published. These are the categories that your emails have. You will notice that all the emails you just wrote, they are right here. So first of all, you want to open the email and assign it to a channel and to a campaign, the Twitter Guide promo. And we want to also schedule the email, so I'm going to be posting this tomorrow. Now that you've given it a date and assigned it to channels and campaigns, what you want to do is simply drag and drop it down to the schedule section. Do notice that when your database is empty, you cannot drag and drop it. The solution is to create a dummy entry, drag it on the side of this, and then remove the entry again. You won't need to do this when you have a bunch of emails, but the first time you'll need to do that. Now you will notice that it says scheduled for August the 17th. If I just try to create an email that is scheduled for yesterday, assign it to a channel and a campaign, there we go. and drag it down to the schedule, you will now notice that it displays overdue. This tells you that you need to handle this email. Okay, you need to publish it and you need to move it to the published section. So we're going to do the same exercise, dummy entry, and it's overdue, so I'm going to drag and drop this over here. And now it will display the published date, and it will also display that you need to add analytics for this post. Simply open the post, you send this to 2,000 people, got a 25% open rate, got 45 clicks, 4 sales, and I made $120 from that. Now it will display analytics added. You can sort the view by analytics needed. You can sort it by past week, or you can sort it by past month. If you scroll further down, you will also have access to a Kanban view for those who prefer that. So you have all your campaigns out here, and you can basically drag and drop them between the statuses as needed. Now that you've processed your emails, it's time to visit the analytics section. This is where you will be able to track your top 10, top 25, or top 50 emails. And you can track them by clicks, sales amounts, conversion rate, or open rate. If you take a look at the email, you will now notice that all the stats are being displayed here, and also the clicks to sales conversion is being calculated automatically. Head on back to the Email Architect front page. You'll now notice that your emails are actually popping up under your campaign. If you have multiple channels, you want to sort this view. It's now a Gumroad channel view. And this displays all campaigns across all channels. So if you have multiple channels up here, you want to filter this view, click here, and filter it so it only shows the Gumroad channel. And if you open up this, you will see the emails that are inside that campaign. You will also notice that on the campaign, you now have 2 out of 6 emails written. You've made a total revenue of $120 on that campaign, and you can see the average open rate is calculated as well. So you need to do one more final thing. You will also notice that your calendar right here is displaying the emails you've planned out. You can even go to the campaign calendar, and you can see that campaign is running on these days. You have a little idea inspiration database down here that you can use. And you have the same Kanban view I showed you earlier for quick access. One final thing that you need to do is head on to the managing section, and you need to quickly set up the same view that you did on the front page. So you want to name this accordingly to your channel. This is the Gumroad channel, like that. And if you have multiple channels and only need to display the campaigns for that channel, simply connect it in the filters like that. Now you have access to the same thing right there. You also have access to the campaign timeline, where you can simply drag and drop the emails or campaigns that you're trying. This will automatically be put in if you set a schedule date, but if you didn't, you can drag and drop it down here to plan it. Alright? And if you head on back to the front page, you will notice on the right side you have quick access to all your templates. If you need to add your own template here that you created, it's simple. You write link to page and you add your email template right there. Simple as that. You also have access to quick notes right here, where you can add new, you can brainstorm, brain dump, do whatever. You can see your top 10 emails being displayed right here, or you can see a 14-day view, 1 week ago and 1 week from now, to see what is in the making. So this one is overdue. We need to do something about that. And to do that, head down to the Kanban board and move it to published, or do it inside the processing. So this is the basic functionality of how the Email Architect works. And I think it's time for you to go write some emails.